In this dance of life, where every step marks a moment and every turn leads to a new, there's a profound truth that often whispers in the quiet corridors of our experiences. This truth, my friends, is the art of knowing to unfold to the world and what to keep within the sanctity of our hearts as we walk through the complexities and simplicities of our days. We realize that certain chapters of our, like precious heirlooms, gain value when they are held close and not displayed in the grand showcase of the world. Imagine, if you will, that life is a grand tapestry, which thread representing a different aspect of our existence. Some of these threads shimmer brightly, catching the eye with their brilliance in color. These are the parts of our lives we share. Our joys, our celebrations, our successes, yet amidst these glistening threads are strands of a more subtle hue, interwoven discreetly, holding the tapestry together. Scribe for daily motivation videos to keep to ourselves the private threads that, while not immediately visible, are integral to the integrity of the whole. This concept of selective sharing, of choosing what to keep within the folds of our privacy, is not about creating barriers. It's not about distancing ourselves from others. Rather, it's about nurturing a space where the roots of our individuality can delve deep undisturbed. It's about having a garden where our innermost thoughts, dream, and challenges can grow freely away from the prying eyes of the world. In this garden, our vulnerabilities and strengths coexist, known fully only to ourselves, and perhaps a chosen few who walk closely. The power of privacy and reflection cannot be overstated. In a world that constantly beckons us to reveal, to expose, to share every detail of our lives, the act of holding back becomes a statement of strength. It is a testament to our understanding. But not every part of our journey is meant for public display. In this understanding, there is wisdom. The wisdom that recognizes the value of internal reflection, the introspection that leads to genuine self-awareness and growth. Consider the quiet dignity of the mountain. They stand majesty, not revealing the depths of their roots or the complexities of their terrains. Yeah, in their silence, they command respect. Our lives are much like these mountains. When we choose to keep certain aspects private, we are not diminishing their importance. On the contrary, we are giving them a place of honor, allowing them to contribute to our growth in profound ways that are not diminished by external validation or scrutiny. As we journey through this exploration of selective sharing and the power of privacy, let us take a moment to consider the various aspects of our lives that we might hold. From personal challenges and financial matters to the intricacies of our relationships and future plans, each whole is a place in the tapestry of our exist. Each deserves its moment of reflection and respect. Let us step into this journey together, exploring the depths of our being, understanding the power of what we choose to keep within, and embracing the strength that comes from this discern. Let this be a journey, not just of outward expression, but of inward exploration, a journey that leads us to a life of depth, authenticity, and profound fulfillment. As we embrace this journey of life, if it's twists and turns, highs and low, there emerges a clear path of wisdom, the path of privacy and reflection. This path off and less travel. How old is the key to a deeper understanding of ourselves and consequently a richer, more fulfilling? Is he in the quietude of our private, away from the hustle and bust? We find a space where we can truly connect with our inner. It's a sanctuary where our deepest thoughts and feelings can grow and find expression. Saved from the outside world is, think of it this way. Just as a seed needs the darkness of the soil to germinate and grow before it can break through to our ideas or dreams, our innermost desires often need the nurturing darkness of privacy to take root and flower. In this private space, we are free to ponder, to question, to dream without the filters of external expectations or the weight of societal judgment. It's a place where we can be truly honest with ourselves. Now let's talk about reflection, that powerful ally in our journey of personal growth. Reflection is like a mirror to our soul. It allows us to look back at our experiences, our choices, and our actions, and to learn from them. It's in reflection that we find clarity, and we understand not just what we did, but why we did it. What drove us, what inspired us, or perhaps what held us in the hustle of everyday life. We're often too busy doing to spend time reflecting. But let me tell you, reflection is not a luxury, it's a necessity. It's the process through which we come to understand our lives and ourselves. It's how we make sense of our past, how we come to terms with our present, and how we plan for our future. Reflection helps us to see the bigger picture, to see the patterns in our lives. And from this understanding, from this clarity, comes wisdom. The wisdom to make better choices, to take wiser and to lead more intentional and fulfilling life. The beautiful thing about privacy and reflection is that they go hand in hand. In our private moments when we step back from the world, we give ourselves the space to reflect, and in these moments of reflection, we often find our most profound insights in our most transformative ideas. It's in the quiet moment, away from the noise and distractions, that we often hear our truest, most authentic voice. As we continue on our life journey, let's remember the value of carving out time for privacy and reflection. Let's honor these moments as the precious opportunities opportunities to connect with ourselves, to grow, to learn, and to become the best version of in the end, the quality of depends not just on what happens to us, but on how we process what happens to us. And it's in the quiet sanctuary of our private reflections that we often find the wisdom and insight to live our lives with intention, purpose, and joy. In the great tapestry of life, as we weave through the narratives of triumphs and trials, there's a chapter most personal and profound. Our personal challenges. These are the private battles we face, the hurdles we strive to overcome, and the personal mountains we seek to climb in our journey towards growth and self-discovery. There's wisdom in navigating these challenges with discretion and contemplation. Consider it. Vigil is like a deep, mysterious ocean. On the surface, you might see calm or storm, but beneath there lies a world unseen, depths unexplored, and secrets untold. Our personal challenges are akin to these hidden depths. They are ours to navigate, to understand, and it's in these depths where we find are resil in our true character. In life theater, it's often tempting to lay our challenges at the feet of the world, to seek sympathy, advice, or validation. However, there's a unique power in facing and managing our personal challenges. What is internally when we choose not to expose our struggles? We are not denying their exist. We are affirming our own capacity to deal with them. We are taking ownership of our journey, acknowledging that the strength to overcome and grow lies within. First thing, not to expose your personal challenges in the great tapestry of life. As we weave through the narratives of triumphs and trials, there is a chapter most personal and profound. Our personal, these are the private battles we face, the hurdles we strive to overcome, and the personal mountains we seek to in our journey towards growth and self-discovery. There's wisdom in navigating these challenges with discretion and contemplation. Every individual is like a deep, mysterious, on the surface you might see calm or storm. But then there lies a world unseen, depths unexplored, and secrets untold. Our personal challenges are akin to these hidden depths. They are ours to navigate, to understand, and it's in these depths where we find our strength, our resilience, and our true in live theater. It's often tempting to lay our challenges at the feet of the world, to seek sympathy, advice, or valid. However, there's a unique power in facing and managing our personal challenges internally. When we choose not to expose our struggles, we are not denying their existence. Rather, we are affirming our own capacity to deal with them. We are taking ownership of our journey, acknowledging that the strength to overcome and grow lies within us. Second thing, not to expose your financial. Continuing on our path of wisdom and self-master, let's turn our attention to a facet of life often considered a measure of success: our financial status. This aspect is intricate and intimate as our personal challenges is another area where discretion serves as well. The decision to keep our financial status privy, whether we're in a season of abundance or walking through a leaner phase, is a choice that bears its own weight in gold. I think about the ancient trees in a forest. They do not flaunt their age, which are the wealth of rings hidden within their trunk. They simply stand majestic and dignified, offering shade. And similarly, our financial status, be it substantial or mod, is a part of us that doesn't necessarily need the sunlight of public opinion to validate its worth. In the journey of life, rare material success is often loudly celebrated. Choosing to keep your financial affairs private is the profound self-awareness and maturity. It is a recognition that true wealth is not in the display of riches, but in the way we manage and respect our reason. It is understanding that our financial worth is not a scoreboard, but a tool for living, giving, and building, not just for ourselves, but for the community and world we are a part of. By maintaining privacy over our financial status, we cultivate a sense of humility It's a humble acknowledgement that while financial success is a part of life, it does not define the entirety of our existence. We become less prone to the societal trap of comparing our financial journey with others, which is often like comparing the harmony of different music pieces. It's unique, beautiful in its own right, and serving a different purpose. Moreover, in keeping our financial matters private, we still clear of unwanted attention or judgments. We allow our relationships to be built on foundations of genuine connection, rather than being overshadowed by financial dynamics. It also shields us from the clutches of envy or resent, emotions that contain the pure waters of friendship and community. In the silent nurturing of our financial growth, we also find the freedom to make decisions that align with our deepest values rather than being swayed by societal pressures or expect. It gives us space to contemplate, does straight, and to make financial choices that resonate with our life's vision in go. This privacy becomes a fertile ground where our financial wisdom can grow and flourish, free from the external pressures of societal. Let us approach our financial life like a gardener tending to a precious garden. Just as a gardener nurtures each plant according to its needs, without the need for public ACO, can we nurture our financial status? We can invest, spend, and give, all in ways that align with our deepest values and aspiration. In this approach, there's a quiet power, a dignified grace. What's in managing our finances? It's a journey marked not by the fanfare of wealth, but by the quiet confidence of financial wisdom and PR. Let's walk this path with a what's the purpose and discretion, understanding that our financial status, well, a part of our life's journey. It's not the headline, but a yet significant paragraph in the larger story of our lives. Third thing, not to expose your relationship issues. As we journey through life's many facets, from the personal challenges we face to the way we handle our finances, another crucial aspect comes into play. One that says delicate as it is profound. Our relationship in this interconnected world, where our lives are closely woven with others, there's a wise path to tread when it comes to our relationship ISS. This path, much like the ones we've discussed, is paved with discretion and understanding. It's about knowing the value of handling our relationship struggles privately, nurturing them with care, respect, and intro. Think of a garden, various flowers, roses, lilies, daisies, each with their unique beauty and need. Relationships are much like this garden. They are diverse, each requiring different levels of care and attention, in each facing its own set of challenges. And just as a gardener wouldn't discuss the frailties of a rose with every passerby, it's often wise to keep the intricacies of our relationships close to our heart. Relationships in all their complexity are not just about the joyous moments we share, but also about the struggles and disagreements that we encounter. These issues, while a natural part of any relationship, are often best resolved within the confines of the relationship itself. It's in the private working through of these issues that we find growth, understanding. When we choose to keep our relationship struggles private, We're not denying their existence or importance. Rather, we're recognizing that the most effective solutions and understandings come from within the relationship, not from outside of. This approach allows for open, honest communication between the parties involved, free from the noise and influence of external opinions. It's about facing and addressing our issues directly, not through the lens of others' perceptions or advice. Moreover, privacy in our relationships fosters a list of safety, and when both parties know that their struggles are not for public consumption, it creates an environment of security, play, where vulnerabilities can be shared without fear of judgment or ridicule. It's a space where we can be our true selves, warts and all, and still feel accepted in love. In this process of dealing with relationship issues privately, there's also a profound respect that's fostered. Respect for the other person and for the relationship itself. It's an acknowledgement that the bond you share is valuable and worth the effort to nurture and protect. It's about building a foundation of trust and understanding that can withstand the storms that inevitably. This isn't to say seeking help or guidance is wrong. There are times when the insides of a trusted friend, family member, or professional can be invaluable. The key, however, is to choose these confidants wisely and ensure that their involvement is constructive and respects the boundaries of. Is that your relationship? Let's remember that relationships are among life's most significant experts. They are the mirrors that reflect our deepest SEL. The crucible is in which our character is tested and refined. In navigating the ups and downs of relationship, let's tread the path of privacy with wisdom. Let's handle our relationship issues with the dignity and respect understanding that in the private resolution of these matters lies the potential for deeper connection, greater understand, and enduring love. In embracing this approach, we not only nurture our relationships but also grow as individuals. We learn the art of patience, the power of empathy, and the importance of honest communication. We discovered that in the real name of relationship, just as in all aspects of life, the greatest triumphs are often those that happen quietly, behind closed doors, in the sacred space where two hearts meet and navigate the complex dance of life together. Fourth thing not to, your next big move. In our journey of life as we navigate through the intricacies of our relationship, there emerges an other significant area often best held. Our next big, this could be a major life decision, a career change, a bold, or any significant shift in our. These moments brimming with potential carry within them the seeds of our future success. In these times of preparation and transition, there's an undeniable power in maintaining a sense of privacy, in holding our cards close to our chest. Imagine a chess game where each move is made with strategic thought and intention. The player doesn't announce their next. Instead, they quietly contemplate, play, considering the implications, the possibilities, and the. Similarly, when we're on the brink of a significant change or decision, there's wisdom in keeping it under wraps until the time is right. This approach isn't about secrecy for its own sake. It's about giving ourselves the room to make a plan, and move without the added pressure of external opinions or expect. In life, much like chess timing and strategy, when we openly share our plans for the next big move, we open ourselves up to a barrage of opinions and advice. Well, some of it may be valuable. Too much can cloud our judgment, sway our decisions, and even lead to doubt and second. Keeping our plans private allows us to stay true to our vision, to trust our instincts, and to move forward with clarity and purpose. Moreover, there's a certain magic. Check in the quiet preparation for a major in these moments of solitude where our plans are taking shape, our creativity and resourcefulness are often at their peak. We're free to dream, to imagine, to explore possibilities is without the constraints of reality biting at our heels. It's in this creative incubation that some of our best ideas and plans are born. This approach also allows us to build momentum. Quiet when we're not constantly discussing or defending our plans. Does we have more energy to invest in the actual doing? We can focus on building, growing, and creating, channeling all our energies towards making our vision a real. And when we finally unveil our plans, our progress and success speak for themselves. Now, this isn't to say that we should go at it alone or never seek advice, but there's a time for sharing and a time for silence. Knowing the difference is key. The initial stage is a planning and development are often where silence is golden. It allows us to lay a strong, unshakable foundation for our plans, free from the noise. In Che, what's up too many voices? So, as we stand at the crossroads of our next big move, let's embrace the power of privacy. Let's give ourselves the gift of space and time to plan, to dream. And to prepare, let's move with intention and purpose, keeping our eyes on the horizon and our plans close to our heart. And when the time comes to act, let's do so with confidence, knowing that the quiet work we've done behind the scenes has prepared us for the moment of execution. In this way, our next big move becomes not just a step in our journey, but towards our future, a future we've thoughtfully, indigenously prepared for. It's in this preparation, in this quiet determination, that we find the strength and confidence to take the bold steps that shape our destiny. Let's walk this path with put the quiet assurance. That comes from knowing we're ready, prepare. Fifth thing not to expose, family. As we forge ahead on our journey, making strategic moves in silence, another vital aspect comes into the spotlight. The sphere of family matters in the intricate dance of life, where each step impacts not just our path, but also those who walk beside us. Our family, there lies a profound truth that's true, as timeless as life itself, speaks of the sanctity in privacy. Consider the concept of a sanctuary, a place of refuge and saf. Our families in many ways represent this sanctuary. Within the walls of this sacred space we share joy, sorrows, challenges, and triumph. These experiences, woven into the fabric of our family life, are precious and often deeply personal. They are the threads that bind us, creating a tapestry rich with love, understanding, and mutual respect. As a sanctuary thrives in peace, play privacy. So, do our family matters benefit from being held close, away from the public? In the realm of family, every individual plays a role contributing to the harmony or discord of the unit. When we choose to keep our family matters private, we honor this sacred space. We allow for issues to be addressed and resolved within the fostering a sense of trust in open communication. This approach is not about hiding or pretending that challenges don't exist. Rather, it's about handling them with dignity within the family circle. Privacy and family also instills a sense of security and belonging among family. It sends a message that the family unit is a safe haven where vulnerabilities can be expressed without fear of external judgment or ridicule. It's a place where each member can be their authentic self, knowing that their privacy will be respected in their voice. Will be marvel when we manage our family affairs privately. We teach younger generations the value of discretion and the importance of handling internal matters with maturity. They learn that while seeking external advice can be valuable, there's also strength and working together as a family to find solutions. This lesson in self-reliance and collective problem-solving is invaluable, shaping the way they'll approach their relationships and challenges in the future. In keeping family matters private, there's also an element of respect for each family member. It's a recognition that every person's story, struggles, and successes are their own and not for public display. Disrespect fosters deeper bonds in a stronger foundation on which a healthy family diner. It's important to note that privacy doesn't mean isolation. There are times when seeking external support, from close friends, counselors, or mentors, is necessary and beneficial. The key is to do so with discernment, ensuring that the sanctity of the family's privacy is maintained even as you seek outside perspectives. In the end, the way we handle our family matters is a reflection of our vow and our understanding of what it means to be a family. Let's approach our family issues with the same care and consideration we would give to the most precious of treasures. In many ways, our family is just that. A treasure, a sanctuary, a source of unconditional love and support. Let's walk this path with a sense of responsibility and love, cherishing the private moment, the shared experiences, and the collective growth. In doing so, we build not just a family, but a legacy of love, respect, and understanding that will endure through generations. This is the beauty of family, a beauty that drives and the quiet, sacred spaces of our shared. Sixth thing not to expose: your acts of kindness. In the grand narrative of life as we journey through personal, family, and societal interaction, we arrived at a profound crossroad. The intersection where our acts of kindness meet discreet. This juncture often overlooked. What is where the essence of the true altruism in the purity of giving, or in the quiet, unannounced moments of kindness, lies a powerful testament to the depth of our character. Imagine, if you will, a world where every good deed is a silent whisper rather than a thunderous announcement. In this world, acts of kindness are like the gentle breeze that cools, the summer's day felt, but unseen, altering the atmosphere without any need for recognition or applause. This approach to doing good simply for goodness' sake is a hallmark of true integrity and compassion. In our lives, we are presented with countless opportunities to extend kindness. It could be a helping hand to someone in need, a comforting word in a moment of distress, or an anonymous donation to a worthy cause, whatever the form. When these acts of kindness are performed without the expectation of praise or recognition, they take on a deeper meaning. They become not about self-aggrandizement. What about the pure desire to make a positive impact on another's life? This principle of discreet kindness is not just a matter of personal preference. It's a powerful way to cultivate an inner sense of peace and fulfillment. When our acts of kindness are done quietly without fanfare, we know that our motivations are pure. We're not seeking external validation, but rather we are guided by an internal moral compass that points towards empathy, compassion, and love. Furthermore, when we keep our acts of kind what is private, we preserve the dignity of those we help. True kindness does not speak to embarrass or highlight another. Instead, it respects the privacy and pride of those on the receiving. Is a helping hand that expects nothing in return, not even a nod of acknowledgement. In a society often captivated by the spect, where deeds both good and bad are broadcasted for all to see, there's a quiet strength in choosing the path of discreet kindness. It's a choice that says, I understand the value of my actions lies not in their visibility, but in their sincerity. Of course, this is not to diminish the value of public act is a charity, or to suggest that we should never share our good deed. At times, sharing can inspire others to similarly, creating a ripple effect of kindness. The key is balance and intention. It's about knowing when to share and when to simply let the act speak for itself. Let us therefore, as we move forward on our life's journey, embrace the power of SIL. Let's be generous in our actions, but humble on our approach, understanding that the true measure of our deed is not in the recognition, but in the genuine desire to contribute to the betterment of our world. In doing so, we create a legacy not of a vacuole and app, but a meaningful change and heartfelt connection. This legacy, built in the quiet moments of unannounced giving and compassion, becomes an enduring part of our character, a testament to who we truly are. Let this be our way. Path marked by silent generosity, where our acts of kindness are the gentle, unseen forces that make the world a little brighter, a little tender. One unseen act at a time. 7th thing not to expose your deepest fear. In the tapestry of life, woven with acts of kindness and threads of human experience, there is a thread often hidden, yet undeniably present. This delicate strand in the fabric of our, when approached with wisdom, teaches us an important lesson about the value of privacy and introspection. Our deepest fears, those inner tremors that echo through the chambers of our soul, hold the power That is magnified when, within the sanctuaries of our heart, imagine your fear as a shadows in a ask quiet, the shadows. While a natural part of the landscape are not the focus of the journey, they are simply elements that, when acknowledging understood it in solitude, can be navigated with grace and rezeal. There's a profound string in facing our deepest fears privately, in the quiet corners of introspection, where we can meet them with courage and contemplation. In the privacy of our internal world, we are afforded the opportunity to confront our fears without the external pressures or judgments that often accompany public exposure. It is in this personal space where we can question, understand, and ultimately transform our fear. Thus, transformation is not about eradicating you fear. Rather, it's about developing a deeper understanding of its origins and learning how to move forward despite its present. Handling our deepest fears privately also allows us to maintain a sense of dignity. Can self-control. There is a certain poise in managing our fears without the need for external validation or sympathy. What this approach is not about suppressing or denying our fears, but rather about giving them the attention they require in a space that is respectful and conducive to grow. We're over. In the quiet acknowledgement of our fears, we often find the most authentic and creative solutions, unencumbered by the opinions or advice of others. Our minds are free to explore possibilities, define paths of courage we might have otherwise overlooked. It is in this exploration that we often discover our true resilience, and this is not to say that seeking support or guidance in times of fear is what is unnecessary. There are moments when the counsel of trusted friends, mentors, or professionals is invaluable. The key lies in the discernment and what to hold. Understanding that the deepest fears are often best navigated in the realms of our private thoughts. In embracing our deepest fears, we also learn a great deal about we understand our vulnerabilities and strengths in a clear light, gaining insights that are invaluable for our personal growth. This understanding fosters a sense of self-awareness that is crucial for living a life of authenticity. And as we journey through life, let us approach our deepest fears with a sense of privacy and introspection. Let's give ourselves the space to face them, to understand them, and to grow from them. In doing so, we do not allow fear to control. Instead, we learned to walk with it, recognizing its presence but not letting it dictate our path. Let this be our app, a path marked by quiet courage and introspective wisdom, where our deepest fears are acknowledged, understood, and integrated into our journey, not as obstacles, but the stepping stones to greater self-awareness. List and rezeal. In this journey, we become not only brother, but also wiser, more grounded in the truth of who we are, and more capable of moving forward with clarity and confidence.